10, so I pull in a Ken. Boy, Debbie, Stacy, Nicki. All of the Barbies is pretty. All of the Barbies is bad. It girls, and we ain't playing tag. Rag, but he spank me when I get back. I'm in LA, Rodeo Drive. I'm in New York, Medicine Ave. I'm a Barbie girl. Pink Barbie dream house. The way Ken be killing shit got me yelling out like the screen house. You yelling out, we ain't selling out. We got money, but we ain't lending out. We got bars, but we ain't billing out. In that big Ferrari, we pillin' out. I told Tay, bring the Bob Dylan out. The group so cold, we just chillin' out. Baby, yelling, yelling out. It is Barbie, bitch, if you still in doubt. And I'm bad like the Barbie. I'm a doll, but I still wanna party. Pink felt like I'm ready to bend. I'm a 10, so I pull in a Ken. Boy, Debbie, Stacy, Nicki. All of the Barbies is pretty. All of the Barbies is bad. It girls, and we ain't playing tag. Daddy ain't nothing to play about. He wanna play in the playhouse. They gon' say no. I'm watching this bitch, I'm watching this thing now. Like I'm ready to bend. All the fake Barbies just wanna pretend. Like, oh, let me go find me a pen. Look where it life. Now I'ma put it to bed. She a Barbie bitch for her Barbie click. I keep dragging her so she balled a bit. And I see the bread, I want all of it. And I want the glaze, so I all of it. And I throw it back so he losing it. And I give the box with no shoes in it. Yeah, I know the trick, so I got a grip. You ain't know it, me and Barbie, bitch. And I'm bad like the Barbie. I'm a doll, but I still wanna party. Pink felt like I'm ready to bend. I'm a 10, so I pull in a Ken. Boy, Debbie, Stacy, Nicki. All of the Barbies is pretty. All of the Barbies is bad. It girls, and we ain't playing tag.
What's going on, Conscious Crew? Hold on, let me switch over my microphone. Hi, Tuesday. Girl, it's a lot going on in the rap world. We got to get into it, honey. We got to get into it, child. Drake house done been scooted up, girl. Kendrick dragging. J. Cole taking down music, taking it up, sitting down. Nicki and Ice, Nicki and JT. There is a lot going on in the ghettos of hip hop. This is America, girl. So we're gonna get into it. You know what we're here to unpack, child. I'm probably gonna have to come back to y'all in a few right after this to get into what's going on with Miss Drake. But before we do so, go ahead and give me a nasty piece of thumbs up. You guys know that thumb it up not only helps with YouTube's algorithm, which we need because the bitch ain't been live in 7 days, girl, because I've been in transient. I've been on the move, bitch. I've been adulting at the most profound of levels, girl. Life has stepped all the way up, but y'all know I couldn't forget about my beautiful Conscious crew members, girl. Okay, so we here, child. Okay, we got some epic visuals coming, girl. It's a lot going on. All right. So thumbs up the video, girl. Not only does thumb it up help with YouTube's algorithm, but more importantly, it triggers up YouTube's notification system. So when you thumb up the video, you are literally knocking on the digital door of another Conscious crew member and letting them know that the king is indeed kanging on this Tuesday afternoon. All right. Also, go ahead and share that stream out to wherever it is you have digital community, whether that be your YouTube community wall, your Facebook, your MySpace, the dark side of Twitter, Tumblr, or your personal OS. I don't really give a damn where you lay the link. Just let them whores know that we're live and in color. And with no further ado, let's also go ahead and push on to
I know a place where you can recharge your soul.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
And in the midst of brokenness, he gon' see your asshole.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
You gon' heal, you gon' laugh and catch a little shade.
Ooh, girl.
Y'all know he be slaying, y'all better stop playing. Come hear what he's saying.
Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, let me speak to the Conscious crew who are in the building. But first, let me shout out my baby mother Star for the nasty piece of Cash App. Thank you, baby mother. You guys know that all donation options are in the description box below. Cash App, PayPal, honey.me. Get your life, honey. If you enjoy the king and love the king and miss the king, show the king some up and love. Oh, what's going on, Lataria? What's going on, Star? Hey, Boo. Thank you for the Cash App, baby mother. What's going on, Miss Mika? Hey, Adora. Hey, Andrea. What's going on, Leela? Hey, Sin. What's going on, Shayla? Hey, St. Marquise. What's going on, Katie? Hey, Miss Bradford. What's going on? Oh, Daisy, piece of Lisa, honey. You know, we got a, what you call it? We got a sentencing coming up, child. You excited, Miss Bradford? What's going on, JH? What's going on, Jackie? Hey, her story. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it, girl. All right, let me go ahead and put up an old nasty piece of visual. Cause y'all know how I does. Y'all know how I does, girl. Okay, this gonna be a real quick drive through, girl. Cause once again, there's a lot going on in Miss Hippity Hoppity child. All right, hold on, that ain't the screen. All right, here it is, girl. Miss Ice Spice got it going on down to the Twitterations, currently known as the artist X, bitch. All right, so. Baby Storme, okay, who is this lovely alternative pierced out pink head unicorn child to the right of the picture, okay, kind of reminds me of myself a little bit, very eclectic, very different, very I don't give a fuck, all right? Well, this is allegedly Ice Spice's childhood friend girl who recently exposed some text messages between Ice dissing Nicki Minaj allegedly and revealed some other interesting things about the princess of hippity hop. So here's the rundown, okay? So Baby Storme, here to the right, is an underground alternative pop star and internet personality who got her buzz off of TikTok. Apparently, Baby Storme and Ice were childhood friends who grew up together. Her and Ice fell out at some point recently, and from the looks of Baby Storme's Twitter post, she now is in her damn Azealia Banks bag, exposing every damn body, while her music goes triple trash bag on the Hot 100. So I'm afraid if she don't balance her strategies with her music, she might fall into the damn Azealia Banks curse and end up more known for her antics and keloids than she is for her music. But moving along. As the power of Christ is compelling Baby Storme to set herself and everybody else free with the truth, she decided it was Ice Spice's time on the golden calf. First, Baby Storme started by exposing Ice Spice's relationship to another influencer turned rapper named Cleo Trapper, who is this lovely fine woman here to the right of Ice Spice as well. Why everybody always posted to the right of Ice Spice? Like she God and these other women are Jesus and sitting at the right hand of the sister, of the father, of the mother. Why she got these girls posted to her right? Is this some type of Illuminati visualizations? Is this some type of subliminal ass messaging? Nonetheless, Baby Storme is claiming that Cleo Trapper, who's a dark-skinned Nigerian, and you'll understand why I mentioned her being a dark-skinned Nigerian, is apparently a industry-based relationship on Ice Spice's part, okay? That Ice Spice is aligning with Cleo Trapper under the guise of trying to be more palatable to the Black community, okay? She don't even like Cleo Trapper as well, all right? So Ice is trying to cop a Black card to make herself appear more ethnic and to be more relatable to the Black culture as a hip-hop artist by grifting off of Cleo Trapper's consumers. Baby Storme also said that Ice Spice's claim to be a Nigerian herself, which is allegedly false and constructed to make her appear more Black, was something that rapper Cleo Trapper, who's Nigerian as well, didn't even know about Ice. Which you would think with Cleo being Nigerian, this would definitely have been an obvious point of connection between the two. However, it wasn't. Baby Storme posted an interview of commentator Poetic Flacco, shout out to Poetic Flacco, who spoke with Cleo Trapper about Ice Spice's Nigerian ethnicity. And this is what Cleo Trapper had to say about Ice Spice's origins. Let's play this courtesy of NY Drill official child.
So Ice Spice is also Nigerian.
I didn't know. I seen her tweet though, but I didn't know.
Really? How close are y'all?
She never told me that though.
Really?
I was kind of confused too when she tweeted that. I'm like, did she tell me?
She's half.
She told me her best friend was. I remember when I was talking about me being Nigerian. She was like, yeah, my best friend's Nigerian. But I mean, if she's Nigerian, then period.
So Ice Spice is also
wow. So you heard that straight from Cleo Trapper's Nigerian lips, okay, that she did not know that Miss Barbie bitch was a Nigerian bitch. Child, let me find out that Ice is just a Mexican with an orange wig on. Grr. I mean, talk about legitimizing all the other conspiracies around Ice Spice being an industry plant and completely humanly constructed like a Raggedy Ann doll. Child, well, Baby Storme takes it a step further by exposing text messages between herself and Ice regarding Miss Onika threesome being delusional and ungrateful as hell. All right. Now, this is a post from Baby Storme's Twitter. As you guys can read, the caption was, "Good morning, Barbs. As promised, this is how Isis really feels about your evil queen, Nicki Minaj," who she can't stand either. She was over there posting Kenneth Minaj's new mugshot pictures, girl, as if they were his selfies for his debut underground rap CD, girl. Okay? Hashtag ungrateful and delusional, just like y'all enjoy. So the text messages read, and this is kind of like a snippet version, girl. You can find the whole thread on Twitter. I ain't feel like posting all them damn, sliding through all that shit on here. Okay? You can see Ice is in the white here. But then James called me with Nicki's old manager of 11 years, and he said she was being unfair and asking for too much, okay? Which is what everyone's been telling me, but it's hard to negotiate with her because she doesn't let people talk like lawyers or James, etc. Baby Storme is in the blue and says, "Just woke up. That's just so annoying, bro. Does she not realize that she's asking for too much?" Ice says, "No, she doesn't think so at all." Baby Storme says, "So frustrating. Do you think you guys will be able to come to a compromise?" She says, "Hopefully, but we're about to put out a project," which at that time was Barbie World, the song that you just heard in the intro for the soundtrack of the movie Barbie's World that came out, a few months ago or last year. She says, no, she doesn't think so at all. Hopefully, but we're about to put out another record in June for the Barbie soundtrack, which is an opportunity I brought her because Barbie asked me to do it alone. But since that's her brand, I invited her on, and she doesn't even see that as me bringing her something. She's kind of like my mom, ungrateful and delusional as all hell. Oh, delusional and ungrateful as all hell, baby. Okay, so as you can see here, this was during the time that the Barbie song for the movie Barbie's World was in the works with the label and studio. Apparently, during negotiations, Nicki Minaj was asking for too much, but Ice never really clarified too much of what exactly. Too much money, too many demands, too much percentage, too much ownership, etc. But I'ma assume it was too much percentage-wise, and that Nicki was allegedly being ungrateful because initially the studio had wanted Ice on the track by herself, but because Ice felt Nicki had popped off the whole Barbie theme, which, by the way, was stolen by the original Queen Bee, Ice humbly tried to tribute and show Nicki that she's advocating for Nicki at tables by saying, hey, the queen of rap needs to be on this mother as the head Barbie in charge, which I personally give Ice credit for, because any other hoe would have been thinking only for themselves. Nicki Minaj. Now, let's talk about this a little bit. Hold on, let me find an old nasty piece of image, girl, of Miss Onika. There we go, child. From Nicki's perspective, she probably felt she's entitled to a guap of money, even as a feature, because she's the more seasoned, still relevant and successful artist out of them both, and still wanted main character coin, even as a feature. Now, I don't know if that's how it really works in business. Yes, as an established artist, you can charge your worth as a feature on someone's shit, but it still can't be worth more than the record itself and more than what the label expects to make in return off the project, more than likely, even if your ass is Beyonce herself. However, the song and video did happen, so it appears that Nicki got whatever she wanted nonetheless, between her persistence and Ice vouching for her despite Ice's own personal annoyance of Nicki's doing the most behavior. Now, Ice also stated that she had been warned by others about Nicki's attitude and demanding and difficult ways, comparing Nicki to that of her delusional and ungrateful ass mammy, which ironically, a lot of people have said earlier, and Ice Spice's involvement with Nicki that she better be careful around Miss Threesome, because Miss Threesome would act like she wants to help someone, but in fact, she wants to be able to claim she made people and control their careers to keep them from being competitors, like on some Diddy-ish. And this started to actually become a reality for Ice Spice in her dealings with Onika. Now, she goes further in the text exchange with Baby Storm to say that Nicki even wanted the bulk of her masters and felt she was damn sure delusional, and was referencing when there was talks of Ice signing to Miss Threesome's label. And not only did Nicki express her desire to have Ice Spice blindly follow her according to Ice, but she also wanted the greater percentage of Ice's publishing, including those royalties from songs she wrote for other damn artists. Ice's logic was, why would I work backwards as an already signed and established artist with my own buzz, where I'm keeping way more of my money, where I am just to go sit with Nicki and have her making more money off me than I'm making off myself, because I said she owns all her masters, unlike Nicki. So she's already big pimping. It just didn't make sense for her. Once again, this plays into this already existing narrative of Miss Threesome being difficult, demanding, and ultimately greedy because she feels entitled to the most because of who she simply is, and not so much as whether things make sense business-wise for all parties involved. And Ice was smart enough to not fall for the bullshit. So I actually agree with Ice logic and think she clearly made the only move that made sense, which is owning her shit and staying with what's already prospering her, rather than taking a chance on career moves at the hands of someone who seems to be self-serving and also taking a lower pay wage. I mean, where the hell did they do that at? Now, Baby Storm went on to also allege that Spice is tricking off her current boyfriend, Riot, okay, who's a producer who makes the majority of Ice's beats, with another rapper named TJ, who I believe they did a song together called Gangsta Boo, where Storm also claims that Ice rapped about their affair on TJ's record. Goddamn. Well, Ice did say that she carries around a douche kit in her Chanel purse, child. So now we may know why. And if Riot had any damn sense, he'd stay in his submissive ass place while the six-figure woman makes the bread and brings the bacon back home to Papa. Because ain't that's what sorry ass Kevin Samuels was telling women when they dated a successful six-figure Negroid? Now, because Ice is in the hot seat, doesn't mean that the road is a yellow brick one for Baby Storm, because she's also getting dragged for being a shady, untrustworthy ass friend. So viewers are saying, who needs enemies with friends like these days? Storm claims that she's in her truth era and everyone can get it because all these hoes are fake and need to be exposed. But the gag is, this is the gaggity gag. When she was cool with Ice, she was okay with the way Ice ass was moving. So Storm, please. The only girls who get kudos for exposing people in my eyes are the ones who expose when they be benefiting. That is actually a true act of character and morality, not these disgruntled employees and friends who turn truth once they personally are offended or upset at something and now want to burn the damn house down on the way out. Now, ironically, the next piece of Nicki Minaj tea we got to unpack is her alleged drama with no other baby than super freaky grandniece JT of the City Girls. It's being speculated that Nicki and JT both been subbing each other, and that a lot of Nicki's recent Twitter rants and station head combos have been subliminally about JT. Fans, however, have been split down the middle, with some agreeing that Nicki is subbing, while others are claiming that people are just trying to find drama where it really isn't any, because the duo love one another, okay? So here's the rundown to that. So Nicki did a station head show a little over a week ago and was talking about some of the bitches are conflating their social media buzz with album sales, saying girls feel like because they like and get a lot of engagement online that it translates into album sales and streams, and that is what gets her. And JT was already on the station head call at this point and started saying, yeah, because that's why I switched up my strategy and started posting my shows and gigs instead of just posting my outfits. So people were speculating that JT must have felt Nicki was talking about her, which is why she felt the need to defend herself and assert that she used to do that, but she doesn't anymore. Now, shit got even more funky when Nicki Minaj had the nerve, baby, the unmitigated goddamn gall to play all them terrible ass singles by JT, because not one of them is actually good, and then had the nerve to ask the Barbs if JT is ready to be signed to her label or has more work to do. Now, Nicki knew damn well what the Barbs would say, but she knew how it would sound if it came from her, so she had the Barbs to do her damn dirty work for her, and they did just that, baby, and told JT ass that she needs a lot more growth and development as an artist before being affiliated with Nicki's label. And bitch, I experienced secondhand embarrassment for JT, especially considering that Nicki was asking this question to a group of 8th graders after JT had come out of a successful rap group and also had been graced with the opportunity to be on a Super Freaky Grandma remix that went double Cuban zirconian on all billboards around the goddamn world. And to then be reduced and treated like a new artist who was auditioning for America's Damn Idol, woo cha. And because JT is secretly insecure about her artistry, hence performing at local hot dog stands, JT had to humbly eat the feedback and agree with Nicki and the Barbs when I would have just reported Kenneth Petty ass to the parole board, girl. Okay. JT did get the fuck up off the call after she answered that question, okay? Because she had a Bojangles gig first thing in the morning. Now, here's the thing, to Nicki's credit. I don't think there was a problem with the way Nicki felt in terms of JT needing more work, but with JT being her friend, that is something that should have been privately communicated as a mentor and friend. You don't embarrass your motherfucking friend and subject him to public scrutiny. Instead, you keep it a bean and pull her aside and give her that professional feedback in love. But because Nicki only understands her own feelings as a damn narcissist, of course she misses the mark on other damn people's feelings. Then Nicki Minaj's commentary got more damn cryptic during the station head show. She went on to say that people can buy the blogs, but ultimately they can't buy success is given payola. And considering what we now know about her and Ice Spice's relationship, thanks to Baby Storme exposing those text messages, she could have been talking about a few people, anyone from Megan Thee Cardi to now Ice, who she felt the internet hypes up, but ain't hype in real life. But Megan, Ice, and even Cardi, with her successful whipped cream line, is hype in real life. And JT ain't hype online or damn offline. So I'm guessing that most of these commentaries were probably about Ice Spice, who chose not to sign with her first, who blew up online and blew up on radio and pretty much had a similar rise to fame to Cardi B's. And we know Nicki can't stand these type of girls who have a quantum success because she feels that she had to crawl through the trenches to get to her marker when all Nicki in fact did was crawl through Lil' Kim's closet as a damn catalyst to success. So Nicki is hardly the one to talk about success, especially not only did she steal another bitch's identity to get ahead, she also had to clout chase through Young Money, which were already very established artists who she was able to use as leverage for her success. So how in the hell can Nicki scold other rap girls for not working hard in her eyes when she barely worked at damn all? What she spent more time forming was a successful strategy to get on, and it worked, just like these girls focused on a strategy and got put on. If there's anyone's success out of everybody who is not their own and unoriginal, it's Nicki's. The first 10 years of her career, she rapped Lil' Kim verses, rode the wave of the Barbie brand Lil' Kim introduced to female rap, and wore birthday cakes on her motherfucking head and shit. Like, girl, you was a Lady Gaga clone. Oh, while I'm at it, also stole from Lady Gaga and then had the nerve to get mad at the media for comparing her to Lady Gaga as if she came up with all that freaky shit herself. Girl, your name is Hamburglar Minaj. That's what Ice Spice called delusional. But Then her commentary kept swinging from JT to Ice subliminally, it seemed to me, because she went into talking about a group of girls she calls the garage barbs, which are the girls who want access to her but ultimately are not good enough, and people were speculating she was talking about JT as a garage barb because she went on to say how a certain girl didn't want to sign with her but chose to stay with the white people, and now they out here nickeling and diming. Well, word on the curb has been that Nicki also tried to get JT to sign with her as well, but she declined, and now that she is out here performing during the lunch break for KFC employees, it wasn't a stretch for viewers to put 2 and 2 together. Now, let me say this to tie it all up. It's mighty ironic that JT turned down signing with Nicki and would rather perform on 106 in Part 2, considering that Ice turned it down as well, and could see exactly where it was leading her career, which was down the Barbie sewer, considering that Ice said others want her of Nicki's entitlement and demanding ways, and then one of Nicki's best chia pets also refused to sign with her, only proves that everyone is aware of what Nicki truly is about, and Nicki is the only delusional one who doesn't know it. JT and Ice Spice know to feed Nicki ass with a long-handled spoon. Nicki has had issues with damn near every female rapper she collaborated with or socialized with, from Corey to Lotto to Cardi to Meg to Kim to Remy, and now Ice, possibly JT, and damn near Trina. Nicki got so many disgruntled relationships in her wake, as many as she does Grammys. Oh, wait. Moving along. Nicki seems to be one of those girls who don't realize she's the problem, and when everyone moves around her a certain way, she gets defensive and blames them for moving funny instead of recognizing the behavior she displays that causes that movement. And I'm also not saying that Nicki has been the villain per se in all of her situations, but she's been the villain in the majority of them, including marrying a convicted womanizer and murderer, while also defending another convicted sex offender, aka her brother. And anyone with that type of psychology damn sure ain't Little Miss Roses. She is in part a abuser her damn self, in my opinion. I don't blame JT for not signing with Nicki, considering how Nicki moving now that she ain't got what she wants from JT. She only proves any of JT's concerns correct, and I don't want to hear, well, she shared JT's music. Yeah, that's for optics sake. She also embarrassed her silly ass directly to her face in front of her fan base. The girls know how to work with Nicki, but not to ever go officially under her rulership, because they know through Nicki's business practices they will be broke and eventually having a bitch subbing them while smiling in their face, claiming she made them, just like she did Lil' Kim, by publicly speaking well of Kim while doing shady shit behind the scenes and subbing her in the music to add insult to injury. I'm happy the girls have come to their senses and they're thinking intelligently and long term, even though there's no real alignment with the narc that you can truly benefit from, because you pay no matter how little the association is. Okay, all associations will be costly. As for Ice, she played her hand perfectly. She's self-made and she doesn't have to settle for anything. If anything, she needs to gain. And with her currently being an award-winning high-stream artist breaking records herself, she doesn't need Nicki, even though she's grateful for Nicki. Nicki wanted to be needed. She tried to validate her own stardom by seeing if Ice would give up her buzz to be under what Nicki wants to believe is the buzz of all buzzes, which is her buzz. And when Ice said nope, Nicki's ego came crashing down and they ain't been seen together since. JT's time is limited, and at this point, Nicki should just give up trying to do whatever she's trying to do with other girls in this label, because it's not sincere and she's bad at it, which is why not one of the girls who already got their own shit going, even if it's smaller than Nicki's, has signed with her ass. Nicki just needs to make music at this point, because the rap female space no longer calls for a cosign. These girls are getting through the gates anyway. Nicki hopped on the let me help them train a little bit too late, and only did so to make herself appear as a girl's girl when we know she's very male identified. So let Nicki and Mugshot Records stay right where it is, and may the rest of the girls be blessed and prosper the same. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this Ice Spice Baby Storme beef, this Nicki and JT possible beef child. Nicki ass gonna be beefing with Popeye's new fried chicken sandwich tomorrow, girl. Okay? Let me know the feedback. What's going on, y'all? All right. So thumbs up, share. We gonna be on to this Drake commentary, girl. Get into who done blew out his damn windows. And I will see y'all later. What's going on, LT? Hey boo. I'll see y'all later. Bye.